Welcome back. It's a red Friday on the Lal Street right now. There is no respite. The Nifty is still down 300 points. Sacchitanand Uttekar from Tradebulls is now with us for a quick technical check on the market. Sacchitanand, have we broken key resistance level? Is the market headed lower? What is the Nifty call now? And on the Nifty Bank, things seem to be recovering. It's managed to pare its losses.
Good afternoon, Rima. Clearly, I think the trend has been on the bearish side, and this is the 13th consecutive session wherein the Nifty is trending below its 5-day exponential moving average support. So I think the overall setup is indicating that there could be further weakness, but if you look at the data in detail, we don't see the Nifty, falling below that 22,000 mark. At least for the day, there could be some slippages towards 22,150, but I think that will be an ideal zone wherein some long positions can be considered. If you look at the last 13 days data on the intraday scale, the Nifty has already entered a kind of a oversold territory. The RSI has started, stabilizing, and that's why we believe that the reward to risk on the short side from here on may not be healthy. So I think it's a good time wherein the Nifty can be accumulated on the way near to that 22,150 kind of a mark. One can keep a stop loss at 22,040 on a closing basis, and probably we may see again a recovery towards 22,350, 400 in a day or so. The 5-day exponential moving average is placed at around 22,500, so that becomes a resistance for the next week. But looking at the trade setup, it looks like the Nifty is in the final decline, and probably we may see a bottom somewhere close to around 22,150, and we may see a recovery towards 22,400 in the coming week.
Understood that, Sacchitanand. So you have a slightly positive view. You feel that markets are oversold. Also, when you're talking about the Bank Nifty, do you have a specific trade over there? Where are the support and resistance levels? And Nifty, in case it breaches below the support that you mentioned, around the 22,000 mark, from there, what is the further downside in case it does break?
Good afternoon, Vivek. Clearly, I think the way data is placed, 22,000 looks like a good dependable support. So we are not expecting any immediate movement below the same. But on the higher side, we need a decisive closing about that 22,500 mark, at least in the coming week. When we look at Nifty Bank, a very similar kind of a setup, 48,000 looks like a very strong support base. Even if you look at today's recovery, there was a gap area which was around 48,300. That particular gap area has been filled, and the Nifty Bank has been displaying, good resilience. Even here, the hurdle is evident at 49,000. The moment we surpass that level, we may see the Bank Nifty, trending towards 49,700. So there is relative outperformance when it comes to Nifty Bank, especially if you look at counters like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. Even Axis Bank has started contributing on the higher side. So Nifty Bank is relatively better. The pressure is from Nifty IT, and if you look at Nifty IT itself, the level at around 37,280, this is where its 20-week exponential moving average support is placed. And even here, there has been a vertical drop, and the RSI has slipped into the oversold territory. So probably we may see a good stability coming from the Nifty IT, which may help Nifty stabilize near this support of 22,150. And because of the strength that we have seen in Nifty Bank, we may see a good recovery in the coming days towards 22,400.
Thank you so much, Sacchitanand. A lot more optimistic compared to what the screen is indicating. But even as we speak, HDFC Bank is now at the day's highest point, up over 1%, taking the Bank Nifty or leading the recovery as far as the Bank Nifty is concerned. Let's now take a short break.